You don't want your hands to be wet. This isn't basketball. There'll be no lawsuits filed. We'll get it on camera.
Yeah.
Yeah, just get off. No, get in. No, we don't have to do a spot check. You just have to get up here. You guys can get a mini tour. You guys can get a mini. Oh, they both went already.
They went already.
You guys ever seen what's inside here?
No?
Yeah, no. It's the.
You want to take a look?
Sure.
Sure.
Oh, that's awesome. Look at the slate.
I guess.
Wait, somebody wants to stop. I'm not doing it. We have 3 ASC members here. Cool. Ty, just hide all the important stuff. Oh, I've never been down here before.
This way the ghost hunters can, I mean,
Look, no.
yeah, they have like some 8-year-old boys fishing like that.
So this thing is a water wheel, and most of the time when we're running, water from the Blackstone River comes in here and fills up in the water wheel, makes it turn. So it turns the gears and then turns machinery upstairs.
I haven't been here since I was like so young. I
So,
know. I forgot how this place looks.
yeah, it's pretty fun. When you see running, it's pretty loud, makes a lot of noise. Vibrates really the whole building.
Yeah, the time that I came in, they had this is a model of it.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think it's turned on. There's a gate outside, and you raise it up with a lever, and it just lets water in. The more water you let in, the faster this thing goes. Well, that's just a bucket of water, because we were pumping the water and dirt out of here. We've been doing a lot of maintenance work on the wheel. But yeah, there's a model over here that kind of shows you how it works.
Is this like your practice run for doing a tour? Kind of?
Well, this is what we use when we don't have a working water wheel.
You got the papers?
No.
The tour has to be paid for.
You gotta pay to go on a tour, yeah.
As far as that water can move,
So this is a gate. You just, the amount of water you let in controls the speed of the wheel. So if there's no water, it goes another way.
That's cool.
We're
Yeah,
this
totally.
last week in history.
Totally free power. So this is actually where the power is going to. And you connect it to whatever you want. So you could connect it to textile machines to make cloth, or you could connect it to a saw to cut wood, or whatever you wanted to connect it to.
Yeah, we were going over this in history last week where we talked about the textiles that we made.
Yeah, it's just using gravity. Basically, the water is heavy, and the water
Pulling it down.
Yeah, from here to here is where it's dropping. That's why you needed all these dams on the rivers.
That's what I wanted how to get started. I thought someone had to like walk on it or something to get it originally started.
No, you just go outside and control the gate.
But like, what if it's too far away? Or like something happens that shifts too far?
In
Will
which-
it still turn? Like
in
if
what
this
way?
moves.
Oh, it's attached right here. I mean, the water wheel won't go anywhere. Even, like, we had a flood in here where right now you'd be standing in 3 or 4 inches of water.
Yeah,
So most of the water wheel was underwater. Even though it was wood, it was bolted down and it didn't float away. I was afraid it might, but it didn't.
my basement had about 6 inches of water in the middle of the cold.
Yeah, I mean, you could stand here, and if there was no railing, you couldn't tell where the wall ended and where it began.
It's so scary.
Yeah. Oh, there's a lot of water in here.
So this one wheel, it controls, well, yeah, it controls all of like the manufacturing.
You could run 2 or 3 stories of machinery off of a water wheel like this. And it's just all kinetic power. It's metal shafts, like axles and gears that turn leather belts, which turn machines. And if you wanted to make electricity, all you do is connect a generator. So, like a motor is something you put electricity into, and it produces power and makes something spin. A generator is the opposite. It takes physical motion and turns it into electricity. So you can connect the generator to the shaft and make electricity from the turning of the water wheel. But they didn't really know anything about electricity at the time, so they weren't using it that way. They were all using just leather belts and gears and pulleys.
Wow, cool. Interesting. Thank you for the tour.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah,
This is an old room. We have a lot over in the other building. People do a lot of hand weaving, making cloth and patterns and scarves and stuff on these.
There's a mechanical one in the main building, right? That makes
Yeah, there's
machines.
power looms that run off of, use electricity to run them. There's even one that uses binary code. It's like our early computer. It uses a code to do the pattern. The first computer programming was really for looms. And like those player pianos with the paper cards, they would play music, and it was all coded.
And forget their one.
I think it's some bolts and parts of the loom.
Yeah.
You have to watch out for it. It's like imagine like those bars, like right there. Imagine spinning in it and like running at it. It's like a little hamster cage. Yeah, that's what it would be.
Yeah. Sometimes we have to go into the wheel and repair it, and that's what I'm going to do the next week is go in there and actually repair it. One time there was a guy inside the wheel working on it, and one of the employees didn't know he was there, and he actually was outside and he raised the gate and let the water in, and the guy went around 2 or 3 times inside the wheel before he was screaming loud enough to get the other person's attention to turn the water wheel off. Yeah, I think he was a bit bruised, but he didn't break any bones.
All you have to do is like lay down, right? You're just kind of like mad. and
Well,
stuff.
every time you get to the top, you're gonna fall.
Yeah.
But there are
Axle thingies.
spokes on the inside that he was holding on to.
Remember I did that.
They have like the harness.
In the winter, when it gets really cold, you get a lot of ice on the wheel, and we have to run it frequently to keep the ice from freezing. And historically, if the water wheel got frozen and got stuck, they would actually get on top of the wheel and try to walk it. You'd get like 4 really big, heavy guys and walk on top of it and try to get it to turn and break up the ice.
That's how I thought that you had to start it.
Yeah, no, we don't have to do that now. But a couple times people were doing that, and they fall or stumble on the ice, and you can really get hurt that way. But yeah, hopefully next time you come back, it'll actually be working.
Yeah.
But right now we're doing maintenance.
Cool. Thanks.
Thank you.
Take care.
Thank you too.